Right, welcome ladies and gents. There's a new horror film called Longlegs, which has Nicolas Cage in it. And the first reactions are amazing. The trailer looked great. Lots of people like anything with Nick Cage in, anyway, quite frankly. I think his career has been very, very interesting. You know, he's someone that is an Oscar winner, believe it or not. Had a great career, then nosedived. He had a huge tax issue, and he was trying to pay off his taxes, and you know what, he's earned it. He's paid off his taxes, and now he's doing films that he personally wants to do. He's been very, very selective now, and this is apparently rancid. It's disgusting, it's disturbing, it's one of a kind. Incredibly positive reviews. Now I know loads of people just instantly go, no, shills, whatever. I disagree. It's not the usual sorts. You look at the people commenting, it's not the usual sorts. And since when have people, in terms of mainstream media, been kind to Nicolas Cage? Like, genuinely, not for a very long time. Unless it was for Pig. That was a very good film. One I would strongly recommend you guys watch. That was great. That was really, really good. So, I wanted to cover this because this is, I love horror. This is a horror film which is definitely on my radar now. And then I'll give you my review moving forward. So hit subscribe if you're new here, folks, and turn the bell notifications on. Let's take a look at these first reviews. Because again, like I said, they're incredibly positive. Again, like Mary Beth McAndrews. I don't know who this is. Never seen this person before in terms of the usual rounds of critics. So again, it's not the usual sorts. When people say, oh, it's just shills, blah, blah, blah. I disagree. I think this is someone... The people you'll see here are people you've probably never seen comment before on these first reactions. So get ready, y'all, because Longlegs is the real deal. Absolutely rancid, cursed vibes that had me scared to enter my dark hotel room. Micah Monroe is stunning and Cage is disturbing. This is Osgood Perkins in top form. A contemporary Silence of the Lambs, methinks. That's incredible praise. For those that don't know, by the way, just real quick. It's the film itself. Well, we don't really know much about it. But basically, rookie FBI agent Micah Monroe is attempting to track down Nicolas Cage, who's a sadistic serial killer. And he keeps targeting families, basically. So we've not... The only shot we've had of Nicolas Cage, by the way, is this one here. Well, I think it's him anyway. Pretty certain it is. And he's been completely out of all of the marketing, basically. So, but then you get shots like this. I mean, look at this in the background. Like, what? Anyway, there's a bit more. I'm really excited for this, genuinely. I was so lucky to see Longlegs, and no exaggeration, it could be the best horror film of 24. Not really been many out yet, to be fair. It's not really an exaggeration, is it? Oz Perkins can really get under my skin. This is his masterpiece. Monroe gives a fabulously unique lead performance, and Cage, nightmarish. Maybe the scariest first 10 minutes ever. Good times. Longlegs. Holy shit. Oz Perkins has crafted an outstandingly bleak and fiendish investigative thriller. It's so violently evil. A film that lingers in your thoughts, under your skin, and in the pit of your stomach well after it's over. Perkins, best so far. Again, you can see the feedback, the response. Who's Matt Donato? Never heard of him. Not the usual sorts anyway when it comes to these initial first reactions, reviews. So I think this is great. Another person you probably never heard of. Longlegs, a mesmerising horror film that swallows the viewer whole. Enrapturing and seductive, you feel the terror in your bones. Oz Perkins slays. The cast, including Nicolas Cage and Micah Monroe, get it on. I don't think like that, by the way. Longlegs is one of the best films of 2024. Unholy hell. There are some people you'll recognise moving forwards now, by the way. But also note, there's nothing which is sort of cropped back up. Between reviewers. Quite unique reviews. Whereas when I see something from mainstream studios, those reviews, they tend to have a lot in common. Here's one person you'll recognise, Perry Nemiroff. Already quite confident calling Longlegs my favourite Oz Perkins film. Those teasers sell it well. The mystery unsolved serial killer case is wildly fascinating and hugely unnerving. No spoilers, of course, but where things land, I've never seen anything quite like it. Longlegs builds tension and does not let up, with an eerie use of colours to enhance dread. Micah Monroe gives a pained performance, while Nicolas Cage's maniacal acting cranks up the unrelenting discomfort. That's using Cage to his to the advantages, isn't it? Really. I remember Mandy. That was a film that you like. What? Just what? That's it. What and why? What a shit show. But that utilised Cage with his madness that he does so well in films. That sort of unhinged vibe that he can give off here and there. So there you go. There's only a slight bit of expansion here to Perry's comments. And it just says, I've never seen anything quite like it. I tend to get over obsessed with the story details, so I was left with some questions. But as twisted as the scenario is, I kind of love that I can't stop thinking about it. It's truly one of a kind, but was giving me sinister vibes. A high compliment, given it's a personal favourite. There's another ad. Also, love how many times I've already said this and how I know I'm going to keep saying this for years to come. Micah Monroe continues to be one of the very best horror headliners out there. I think this is great news. I quite like Sinister as well, to be fair. So, not a bad comparison in my eyes. Look, I'm excited for this. I think this is great. Genuinely. So, Osgood Perkins, for those who don't know, did Gretel and Hansel, the Blackcoat's daughter. And this is his next project, Longlegs. But again, remember, Nicolas Cage, he is genuinely being much more careful and considered in what he chooses moving forwards these days. So what do you guys think? Is this a film? Did you catch the teaser trailer? Are you keen? I love these reviews. There's no one thing which, yeah, there's nothing, there's no one sort of connecting link between these reviews that makes me think it's shilling. And that makes me very, very happy. So there you go, guys. Thoughts down below. Take care. Bye-bye now.